This is the CYCLAMEN, the newest divine in the game, having only a 1% chance of obtaining it, and today I'm going to be getting every mutation on it to see just how expensive it can really get. And here we are, and as you can see, I got the brand new CYCLAMEN seed, and I'm not gonna lie, this is like low-key one of the coolest seeds I've ever seen. It has like graphics on it. But anyways, we might as well go ahead and get straight into it, and before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and place down our Mega Queen Bee along with our Butterfly, so that way their cooldowns will start going down. Now that we've done that though, let's go ahead and place the CYCLAMEN down and then start watering canning it up. Okay, and that was unfortunately not enough watering cans to fully grow it, but luckily we got Robux to fix that problem. Oh. Wait, I guess I don't even got that to fix that problem. Luckily, my main account has Robux to fix that problem. Oh, and wait, actually, I just remembered, before I fully grow it, let's go ahead and place down one of each sprinklers. And I unfortunately don't got any sprinklers on this account, but I do on my main account. So let's go ahead and place them all down, which includes the Godly, Master, and then finally the Grandmaster one. And now I can go ahead and hit my garden with a grow wall. And come on. Bro, what the ripoff? It only fully grew the plant. Bro, I just spent 400 Robux for nothing. I could have just used watering cans if that's what I wanted. Well, there goes another 400 Robux. It better actually grow them this time. Ooh, and yes, it did. Oh, and it grew them real big. Holy. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pull out my favorite tool. I'll favorite that one since it looks like that's the biggest one so far. Then let's pick up the rest. And now I'm gonna hit my garden with one more grow wall to see if we could get any bigger ones. If not, we'll just go from there, because this one that we got is pretty big if I'm being honest. Come on, any bigger ones? Ooh. And yeah, no, it's not looking like there is any bigger ones. Okay, that's all right. Wait, I just realized that huge one is like over 80 kgs. How much does a base like 50 kg one sell for? I want to sell this. 3 mil. Ooh, I can work with that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So before I do anything, I need to get 5 mutations on this huge CYCLAMEN so that our Butterfly can use its ability to turn those 5 mutations into a rainbow plant. And luckily I have a honey sprinkler to get me honey glazed. Then I also have a chocolate sprinkler to get me chocolate mutation. And now for the last 3, I have a few mutation sprays, such as a cloud touched one, a windstruck one, and then I have a wet mutation spray from my main account. And now if we go ahead and unfavorite tool it should have 5 mutations. Yes, look at that. Chocolate, windstruck, wet, honey glazed, and cloud touched. Nice. So now I just got to give my queen bee 7 minutes to refresh the butterfly's ability. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and place down our kitsune on our main account so that we can get chakra or corrupt chakra. And I just realized, low-key, I can give my queen bee a medium toy to boost its ability. And nice, look at that. We only gotta wait 2 minutes for it to become rainbow now. Let's go. Also, since the CYCLAMEN does produce 5 different plants, I will have to use my Spinosauruses quite a bit later on. But I'll worry about that when we get to that. Also, the new update brought a lot of crazy new mutations, so I'm excited to see how much we can make this thing worth. Especially since some of those new mutations are over 100x. So like, that's gonna be crazy good. Okay, but there goes our queen bee's ability. Yes, sir. It refreshed Rainbow Flutter. You love to see it. And just like that, our CYCLAMEN is now rainbow. Let's go ahead and favorite it back up. And now let's go ahead and pick up all the other CYCLAMENs. And this is also low-key the perfect time for a windstruck event. We need one of those. We're done with our butterfly though, so let's go ahead and pick it up and let's get started with all the mutations. And we'll start off with the sprays, why not? So we got cloud touched, honey glazed. I'm actually gonna skip burnt and you'll see why later on. Amber, and then I'm also gonna skip windstruck. And then from my main account, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the verdant mutation. And now that we've done that, let's move on to the things that we can place down, which includes the tanning mirror. Let's put that right in the center. And then we also need a star collar. And now that we've placed those down, let's move on to the pet mutations. So the first pet that I'm going to place down is our lobster thermidors. And we got corrupted one, and then also a tranquil one. And then what these guys will do is every 14 minutes, they'll try to apply the molten mutation to it. And then every 30 minutes, they'll try to apply the meteoric mutation to it. And then they each have a different pet chart on them. One of them is corrupted, which will try to give it the corrupted mutation. And and then the other one is Tranquil, which will try to give it the Tranquil mutation. And now the next pet that I'm gonna bring out is the Disco Bee, and these are pretty self-explanatory if I'm not mistaken. So let's plop those down. Then let's also place down our Griffins, and this is actually the new 1% pet. If we check out his ability, every 15 minutes it flaunts its wings and releases a cyclone. Pets struck have a cooldown advanced by 67 seconds, and then fruits that get struck have a 10.31% chance to get the cyclonic mutation. And it is a really low percentage chance, but that mutation is a 50x, so like it will be very helpful. But now the last pet I'm gonna go ahead and place down is a Raiju, and this is like one of the only pets that you like actually need to be placing early on, because if we check out his ability, every 10 minutes it devours the fruit with shock for 1.5 times the shekel value. And while that's kind of mid, the second part of his ability is what we want. Doing that summons a chain of lightning and mutates 4.25 fruits with static, which is what we want. If I'm not mistaken, static is another 20x, so that's just like another mutation we gotta get, you know? So let's go ahead and run to the crafting table so that I can buy myself a shock mutation spray. There's the first one, and I'm actually also gonna need a second one. So while we're here, we might as well go ahead and buy it too. Nice. And now I'm gonna just go ahead and buy a carrot so I could place it onto. Carrot, let's plop that down right here. Wait for it to fully grow. And then let's plop the shock mutation on it. And now we just gotta wait for the Raiju to do its thing. And luckily its cooldown is like a lot less than all the other pets, so he'll do his thing before like any of the other pets have a chance to apply their mutation onto the shocked carrot. Also, let's low-key go ahead and destroy this huge gold cyclamen that's growing, because it's like the closest one to being fully grown, and I don't want my Kitsune to steal it when it does steal. Let's also go ahead and destroy the small stub right here. Oh, and there's one more right here too. We should be chilling now. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but doing that should also help our queen bee get pollinated onto the huge one instead of onto the small ones. Oh, and wait, actually, our queen bee's pollinated ability is gonna go off before the Raiju's ability. So to fix this, let's go ahead and get a toy out, and then I'll just give him a small one. I don't think he'll need like a full, like large one. Yeah, there you go, 413. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have cheaped out. Let's just give him the medium one. Okay, yeah, there we go. That'll give it plenty of time before the queen bee's ability goes off. Also, I've been seeing everyone say that I need to feed my pets, and I fortunately do have a bit of extra cyclamens, so I'll feed my pets. Why not? The disco bees get some. So do the lobsters. Our mega queen bee, and then the Raiju and griffins are already fed. Nice. Okay, but there goes the Raiju. Come on, do your thing. Nice. And nice. It got the big one static. Let's go. We're done with that pet, so we can go ahead and pick it up. And now let's go ahead and place our junk bot down, because this one will take a while. If we check his ability out, he only has a 15% chance to apply the oil mutation every 14 minutes. So like this, another one of the pets you kind of got to be placing down early on. Also, as per y'all's request, let's go ahead and feed him. Bro, stop moving. Okay, there you go, nice. Also, our queen bee's ability is also about to go off, so you love to see it. Here, wait, let's delete all like the extra cyclamens growing actually, and I literally can't afford to mess up here. Okay, yeah, I think we should be good. Okay, and there goes the queen bee, and nice. And now, before I pick her up, she only has 3 minutes till she refreshes another pet's ability, so I'm gonna wait for that ability to go off, and then I'll pick her up. And it looks like a lot of our other pets' abilities are also about to go off here soon. And not only that, our Kitsune's ability on our main account is also about to go off. There's literally only like a minute left. So within that minute, I think now is a good time to tell you that we're getting super close to 100k, and after we hit it, you'll never be able to say you were part of the OG 100k. So if you want to help your boy out, make sure to subscribe. It would really be appreciated. Bro, and I just realized a rookie mistake. I never put the shock mutation on this. There we go, nice. And here also goes our Kitsune. So we now also have shocked and then chakra on this. Ooh. And then wait, it failed. Okay, that's all right. What about our other lobster? Bruh. Low-key would be ideal if the queen bee refreshed the lobster's ability. We really need to get meteoric. That one's like super hard to get. Come on, disco bee. Wait, it did it. Disco bee applied disco to cyclamen. Bruh. and then the lobster failed. Okay, well, we can go ahead and pick up the queen bee, and unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure the disco bee applied disco to like a small stub. Yeah, look at that. That's not the main plant right there. Okay, I guess that's all right. Now that we have the disco mutation, we can go ahead and pick up our disco bees, and then we can go ahead and place down a Spinosaurus, and then I'm thinking I'll place down our 2 corrupted kitsunes so that we can get harmonized chakra, and that is not a corrupted kitsune. Let's pick them up. Bro, stop flying everywhere. Okay, and there we go. We actually got them placed down now. Also, just in case I haven't mentioned, what the Spinosaurus does is every 18 minutes it devours a random mutation from 4.64 fruits and then roars, spreading those mutations to one random fruit in your garden. However, it prioritizes applying mutations to favorited fruits, meaning this disco will get sucked off this cyclamen and put onto this big one. Also, apparently I missed it, but our griffin's abilities did go off. So did we get cyclonic on this thing? Let's get my favorite tool out and let's check it out. We did not, unfortunately. We're off to a pretty solid start though. Look at that. We already have rainbow shocked, verdant, windstruck, amber, honey glazed, cloud touch, chakra, static, and pollinated. That is not too shabby. And now it looks like it'll be a few minutes before any more of our abilities go off. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just feed my pets up one last time with any extra stuff that I have, and we'll feed the Spinosaurus, why not? And then do I have any food cooked? I do not. Okay, yeah, well, all we gotta do now is be patient. Okay, and here we go. A lot of our abilities are about to go off. So in a couple seconds, we got the junk bot. So come on, Shay, do your thing, please. Please, I struggle so much with this one usually, and it looks like I'm gonna keep struggling. GG's. Okay, but now in 30 seconds and then 5 minutes, we got both of our lobsters' abilities going off. And actually, we got like 3 of their abilities. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to apply Molten again, then Corrupted, and then Meteoric. So come on, lobsters. This could be like huge. Come on, boys, do your thing. Come on, you guys better not fail. Tranquil, Corrupted. Man. Okay, so they failed on the Tranquil and Corrupted portion, but in another 4 and 5 minutes, they'll try to apply Meteoric and then Molten. So I guess if they succeed on that front, I'll forgive them. Also, why does this guy look so goofy, bro? Look at him. Bro, and his name is Dummy. What a fitting name. Also, I was just thinking, even if our griffins fail on applying the cyclonic mutation to the cyclamen, they can still reduce our other pets' cooldown. So like that's pretty useful. So like you don't go home empty-handed, you know, you get something at least. Okay, and there goes our first lobster. Come on, Malo. Come on. Meteoric, but failed. And yes, he applied Molten. Okay, and wait, there goes our second lobster. Come on, Meteoric. Failed, bruh. Y'all need to like lock in. What are y'all actually doing? Oh, and wait, Jazzy still has an ability that's about to go off. Did I miss one? Oh, wait, it's probably going to be Meteoric, isn't it? Come on. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, Molten. On the bright side, even though we didn't get Tranquil, Corrupted, or Meteoric, we did get Molten this time around. And that is another mutation that we need, so I cannot be complaining. And we're also about to have the chance to get the Cyclonic mutation, so let's hope John and Gigi lock in. Ooh. Advanced cooldown, advanced cooldown. On the bright side, that's like a really cool ability, but on the not so bright side, I don't think we got like a single mutation from that, unless it just got on this favorited fruit. It did not. GG's. Okay, wait, low key. I'm gonna just wait for Shay's, Dummy's, Fawny's, and then Gigi's ability to go off. And if they all fail, I don't know, we'll go from there. Okay, and here goes Dummy's ability. Also, I just realized there's like no way the Spinosaurus can fail. So like, I guess it's impossible for all them to fail. Nice. That's Molten. And is that all that he applied? Oh, wait, yeah, I think he only removes like one mutation at a time from each plant. Okay, and here goes our Corrupted Kitsune's abilities. Let's hope we get Corrupted Foxfire Chakra, not the normal variant. Corrupt Chakra. That's all right, I guess. Let's wait for our other Kitsune's ability to do her thing, and then if nothing happens, doesn't look like anything happened. Okay, yeah, well, we got those two already, so that's all right. Let's go ahead and pick them up. And now their reward for succeeding is getting stuffed in the bag, where they'll never see the light of day again. Let's go. Also, unfortunately, our oil bot failed, so like Shay keeps trolling us. Now that we got 2 extra pet slots though, low-key, I think it's time to start getting some of the new mutations from the new event earlier. And we actually got like some crazy pets. So if you didn't know, it was like steal a Brainrot X Grow A Garden. So we got an apple gazelle, a lemon lion, and then a peach wasp. And I'm not gonna lie, this peach wasp is low-key one of like the crazy craziest pets ever added to the game, especially since it was free. If we go ahead and place it down and then look at his ability, every 25 minutes it flies to a nearby flute and plasmifies it, applying plasma mutation. That literally used to be an admin mutation, but now we can just get it. So like that's crazy overpowered. And then to top it all off, every 10 minutes it has like a mini queen bee ability. It's only about like 60 seconds, but like I'm not complaining. And now, which one should I place down next? Apple Gazelle or Lemon Lion? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. Actually, I'll hold off on those for now. I low-key need to go ahead and start getting our spaghetti sloths going, because these guys need to apply like 3 different mutations to the same fruit, and then doing that will get us the spaghetti mutation. And since we have 5 different plants here, the odds of their ability going off on the same plant 3 times in a row is pretty low. So we gotta go ahead and get started. And wait, it's just Molten. I thought it was gonna be Tranquil or the Meteoric. Okay, but yeah, at this point, I'm low-key just gonna go AFK for like 25 minutes to let our Peach Wasp do its thing. Because since like I'm pretty sure this is a guarantee, I only have to wait 25 minutes before I can swap him out, you know? So with that being said, I'll be back in under half an hour. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed the Peach Wasp's ability because I thought like one timer was the other one. So like I thought his timer for the cooldown ability was the timer for the plasma ability, and then same way backwards, you know? But on the bright side, we have a plasma cyclamen now. And now on the even brighter side, our Griffin's abilities are about to go off. Same with our Spinosaurus's ability. Ooh, and then the Tranquil Lobster Thermidor's ability is also about to go off. Wait a minute, let's go ahead and give him a toy to hopefully help him. Come on, bro, I need you to succeed. Come on. Oh wait, that's the Molten mutation. Bruh, how do you get a toy and still fail? Buddy, I can't wait till I can stuff you in the never-ending bag. Okay, but anyways, our Griffin's abilities are about to go off, so let's hope we get the Cyclonic mutation. Come on, this way. Bruh. Wrong way. Oh wait, there's a Spinosaurus. He's eating the mutations and now roar them. Yes! Plasma, pasta, and sauce. Also, wait, I just searched it up and apparently plasma's only a 5x. I for some reason thought that was an 100x. Wasn't it like the huge rocket ships that applied plasma? Or wait, no, I think that was galactic actually. Oopsie. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out and see how much mutations we got now. Whoa. Okay, yeah, we got a good amount. Shocked, verdant, chilled, windstruck, amber, honey glazed, cloud touched, sauce, chakra, static, pasta, plasma, molten, poly, and disco. Wait, I think the only new ones are actually disco, plasma, and then chilled. I mean, not too bad, I guess. Wait, and then I'm pretty sure if we add a wet mutation spray to this, it'll become frozen. I do not have a wet mutation spray. Main account, I need you back in here. Okay, there you go. You can get out of here now. Yes, we got frozen now. Nice. And now, since I do still have 1 pet equip slot, the next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and place down is the Lemon Lion. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the pet that I was thinking of earlier that's extremely broken. Look at this. If we place him down and check out his ability, every 5 minutes he roars and applies the Brainrot mutation to a random fruit. And guess what? That Brainrot is in the 100x, and it's a guaranteed thing every 5 minutes. Like, what? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with this event. Oh, and yeah, then to top it off, every 10 minutes it roars and infuses a random pet with citrus, granting them 1,500 XP. That's also like really crazy. Ooh, and also our Junkbot's ability is about to go off. You know what that means. Let's get the toys out. Where's our Junkbot? Here he is. Bro, come on, please, I need you to succeed. Bro, no. 'Tis be a sad day. Okay, and yeah, nah, this Lemon Lion is actually too overpowered. His ability is about to go off in 30 seconds, and then that'll add in another 100x multiplier on top of the Cyclamen. Ooh, and then wait, our Spaghetti Sloth is also about to do his thing. Come on, give me meatballs. That's the last thing that I need. Bro, the lion just applied the Brainrot to the one I needed, and bruh, the sloth applied sauce. On the bright side, we did get Brainrot on the one we needed, so that's good. Meaning we can go ahead and pick up our Lemon Lion, in. And now, while we're on the topic of the new pets, let's go ahead and get out the gazelle. Or the apple gazelle, my bad. And then I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know what this guy does, so let's check it out. Fruits that have apple in the name have a 4.03% chance to duplicate when collected. Okay, not bad. Harvesting sugar apple crops have a 2% chance to apply warped mutation to a random fruit in your garden. Ooh, wait, so that's how you get warped. And do I have any sugar apples? I do have 14 of them. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and place them all down. And that completed an achievement, apparently. Nice. And then let's go ahead and hit them with the grow wall. And surely this is enough sugar apples to get the warped mutation, right? Nice. No, wait! It spread the warped mutation onto the sugar apple though. And I can see it right there. Holy, wait, that mutation looks crazy. Let's go ahead and get my trowel so I can like move it. Okay, so there we go. It's silver and warped. And let's low-key just go ahead and pick up all our other sugar apples before reclaiming the tree. Bruh, another warped onto another sugar apple. Unfortunate. Okay, and yeah, that was the last sugar apple. Let's just go ahead and reclaim them all. And wait, maybe, just maybe, the apple gazelle will only apply warped to sugar apples? Harvesting sugar apple crops have a 2% chance to apply warped mutation to a random fruit in your garden. Oh no, never mind. I guess I was just unlucky. Okay, luckily there's only 5 minutes till our Spinosaurus ability goes off. So low-key, let's hit him with a toy, and this should make his ability go off instantly. Oh, in 33 seconds. Okay, that's all right. I need him to take this warped off this sugar apple so I can reclaim the tree like ASAP. And bruh, that's gonna be hard to get that tornado to like hit a plant. I low-key might just have to place a bunch of carrots down for that one later. Okay, there goes our Spinosaurus though. Come on, eat the warped mutation. Spinosaurus applied sauce and warped mutation to CYCLAMEN. Nice. I can officially go ahead and reclaim this. Then we can go ahead and pick up our apple gazelle now. And let's actually go ahead and check out the mutations again, because I need to see if I could like pick some pets up now or not. Okay, and yeah, after a quick look, it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and favorite that pupper up again. And for the last pet slot, I'm gonna just go ahead and place down the chicken zombie. Why not? And now at this point, there's honestly not much else I can do besides just being patient and waiting for all of our pets to like apply their respected mutations onto the CYCLAMENs. But before I do that, let's go ahead and run to the seed shop, buy loads of carrots. And then after this rain event ends, I'm gonna go ahead and scatter these carrots throughout my lot. Yo! And wait, I was just waiting for the rain event to disappear, and look at what our CYCLAMEN finally got. Oil! Bro, Shay finally succeeded. Let's go! You're getting stuff directly into the bag, Shay. W, Shay. And perfect timing. There goes the rain. So now I can go ahead and place down all my carrots. And the reason that I did this is because since the Griffin's ability needs to hit the plant to have a chance to get the cyclonic mutation, it would be near impossible for like the cyclonic mutation to actually hit the CYCLAMENs and then actually succeed. So then this way, the Cyclones just have like a whole lot of more targets whenever the Griffins throw them out, you know? And with that being said, like I was saying earlier, there's honestly not much more for me to do now. So at this point, I'm gonna just give my pets 1 to 2 hours to let the pets do the pet things. Bro, and it's literally only been like 20 minutes and look at this. None of the carrots got cyclonic on them, right? But if we check out the CYCLAMEN, it has cyclonic. Like, what? On the bright side, we did get it though, so that's all that matters. And we did also get eclipsed on it, so that's also really nice. We can go ahead and pick up all these carrots now though. Then let's also pick up our griffins. And now for one of the pet equip slots, I'm gonna be placing down my kappa, so hopefully this wet can turn into bloodlip. Because if we check out his ability, every 8 minutes he sprays water on all fruits within a certain amount of studs, applying the wet mutation. And then he also has a 10% chance to replace wet mutations with bloodlip mutations. And actually, since the Spinosaurus will probably be removing the wet mutation off other fruit or off that CYCLAMEN, let's go ahead and buy some more carrots and then spread them out again. Because either way, when everything's said and done, our Spinosaurus will just like move all the extra mutations onto the main cyclamen, you know? So like I don't really gotta worry about the mutations being spread out too much, you know? And now for the last 2 pet equip slots, I'm gonna go ahead and place down this aromatic bear bee to get the aromatic mutation from his pet shard. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and place down a big boy golden goose. And this guy will lay eggs that already have the fortune mutation on them. So for this guy, we literally just gotta wait like 13 minutes and then pick him up. And when that time comes, I'll figure out something to replace him with. Oh, and yeah, then our Spinosaurus will remove the fortune mutation off the egg that Gigi lays and put it onto our cyclamens. So with that being said, I'm gonna go AFK for another 2 hours, and by then, hopefully, just hopefully, our lobsters would have done their thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough out here. We still haven't managed to get the meteoric mutation, and I've been at this for like a couple hours at this point. Okay, and it's been a bit over an hour, and I'm not gonna lie, our pets have kind of been trolling, but we did manage to get Celestial on them, so like that's crazy good. And now that I'm back, let's go ahead and pick up all the extra carrots, since I don't think I'll be needing them no more. Oh, and wait, I'll actually leave the wet ones down still, just because I don't think I've gotten the Bloodlip mutation yet. Yeah, we've gotten Moonlip, but no Bloodlip. Okay, yeah, we haven't. And if we look at the cyclamen, we really haven't gotten any new mutations besides Celestial, so that's low-key a big rip. I'm still surprised we haven't gotten Meteoric. It's literally been hours at this point. Low-key, let's go ahead and give all our lobsters a medium and then a small toy. So there's the medium, small. Where's our second lobster? Medium boost and then small boost. Nice, we got Tranquil too. So now the only things we're actually missing from the lobsters is Meteoric. That's so good. Yo, and wait, I just realized I still have an extra pet slot. Oh, and wait, I also just realized our Kappa's ability is about to go off. Toy, come on, Bloodlip, please. Wait, did he do it? Yes! Let's go! W toy usage. We can now go ahead and pick up the Kappa, and then we can also pick up all these carrots that have wet on them, since we will not be needing them no more. So like this one, this one, this one. And low-key, I'm gonna go ahead and place on another Spinosaurus, since we got a lot of mutations that we need to move from like other plants onto the cyclamens. And now for the final pet slot, let's low-key just go ahead and place on another chicken jock. Bruh, they failed on Meteoric again. Bro, why is it so hard to get? I never struggle this much with Meteoric. At this point, I'm a low-key just dip and return when they finally manage to get Meteoric. Okay, and it's been about 2 hours, and before I left, I decided to switch out my Spinosauruses for chicken jockeys, hoping to get the zombified mutation. And guess what? I still haven't gotten it. Bro, y'all derpy looking things need to lock in. And besides that, we really haven't gotten any new mutations. We did literally just get meatballs on it, so that means we now have spaghetti right here. Meaning we can go ahead and pick up our spaghetti sloth. And now I'm gonna go ahead and replace the spaghetti sloth with a spriggan. And if we check this guy's ability out, every 21 minutes he spreads roots, and all fruits within 30 studs have a 15% chance to get the blue mutation. And this guy is one of those pets that the plant has to be nearby to actually receive the mutation, meaning we're gonna need to buy some more carrots. So let's go ahead and buy out the stock, and I'm gonna wait for this drenched event to finish before I place them down. And then while we're on the topic of mutations, one of our chicken jockey's abilities is about to go off. Which one was it? Jada. Where's Jada? That's Eddie, Chow Chow, Leah, and then this is Jada over here. I think Jada needs a toy, and bro, nah, it's my last toy already? Bro, I ran through these toys. Come on, Jada, please. Bro, what was that? What was that, like, thing you spit out? Bro, it didn't do nothing? Bro, I got ripped off. What is this? Okay, well, time to go AFK for another hour until these guys do their thing. Actually, wait, no, I still need to place these carrots down. So let's wait for the tropical rain event to finish, and then let's place these bad boys down. And I gotta, like, spread them out very sparingly. I barely have any carrots. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Has the seed shop restocked? It has not. I gotta wait a minute, I guess. And a stock of 24. Not too shabby. That's like way more than I need if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and spread them out. And now back to waiting I go. Bro, and I just realized I might have been trolling this whole time. The text just popped up saying that the chicken zombie applied Zombify to the cyclamen, just like that, but it was with this one right here. And I just realized Zombified doesn't change the appearance of a plant. Do you know how much cyclamens I've destroyed? I've probably destroyed a bunch of them with the Zombified mutation already. And I've just been sitting here thinking, why wasn't I getting it? Bro, I'm actually such a troll. Okay, well, we will not be needing the chicken zombies no more, so let's go ahead and pick them all up. Then let's go ahead and place down 2 pterodactyls. And before you say anything, I know, it just sounds funnier that way. Anyways, what these guys will do is they'll give us Twisted and then Windstruck, which will give us Tempestuous. And yes, perfect timing. This is like one of the last weather events that I need. Perfect, and there it goes. Nice. And while that runs, the next Pam go ahead and place down is 2 of our jackalopes. And what these guys do is every minute and a half, they thump their feet and has a 15.48% chance to mutate a nearby fruit, applying the sandy mutation. And since their cooldown is so short, this shouldn't take much time at all. Ooh, and wait, ideally I get on this sun-dried carrot right here. Let's go ahead and pick up the other ones actually. Trowel, I need to get it on standby, and I need to move it towards the rabbit. You'll see why I'm doing this here in a sec. Yes! Oh, finally! We just got Meteoric! You don't know how long I've been waiting for that. I was literally just moving this wet sun-dried carrot around, trying to get the jackalopes to like give it the sandstorm mutation or the sandy one. And bro, you don't know how happy I was when I saw that pop up. We can finally go ahead and pick up our lobsters. Let's actually go, bro. Okay, and now I just need to get sandy on one of these carrots though. Preferably this wet one right here. Bruh, they keep failing. They're usually a lot faster than this. And actually, our pterodactyl's abilities are about to go off, and to make the most of them, let's plant down a few extra carrots. Okay, come on, give me Tempestuous now, please. Windstruck and Twisted to carrot. Perfect. That's what I needed. Yes, sir. And look at that. We got Tempestuous. So now we can go ahead and pick up those extra carrots and also pick up our pterodactyls. And then our jackalope's abilities are about to go off. So let's hope we finally get the sandy mutation. Okay, well, I guess while I wait for that, I can go ahead and place down our Spinosauruses again, since we do need to move the Tempestuous from the carrot onto the cyclamen. Yes, and there we go. He finally applied sandy to the carrot. And yes, look at that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pick the jackalopes up. And then oh, no. I just picked up the Tempestuous carrot on accident. Well, I guess our pterodactyls are coming back out. Luckily, that's not like too hard of a mutation to get. Okay, but anyways, what I meant to say is let's go ahead and pick up all our other carrots, except this one and the Tempestuous one. And now, as you can see, we got ceramic on this carrot, right? And that's because ceramic is just like a heat mutation. So like fried, burnt, or cooked, plus clay. And then clay is wet and sandy. So like that's why I specifically wanted to get the sandy mutation on the carrot that already had wet and then also sun-dried on it. So it would instantly turn into the ceramic mutation. And that's also another reason that, remember when I said earlier that I wasn't going to place the fried mutation onto the cyclamen? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Like I've tried it before and it just removes the fried mutation. And that also goes for burnt and cooked, you know? Okay, but yeah, to this point, we've gotten every pet mutation except 3 of them. The first one being Tempestuous, and that's because I messed up for that one. So let's go ahead and buy a few more carrots and then just scatter them around. And then this will also help us get the next mutation that we're missing, which is the Bloom mutation from the Spriggan. Oh, and wait, actually, we were missing 4 mutations, not 3. The next one that we're missing is Aromatic from the Bear Bee, and then the actual last one is Gnomified from this little guy right here. But if we place this guy down and check out his ability, every 9 minutes and 58 seconds, he only has a 1% chance to mutate a random fruit with a gnomed mutation. He does gain an additional 1% chance for every gnome cosmetic in my garden, but I kind of got no gnomes. So for this time around, I will pass on the gnome mutation, but what I will go ahead and do is place a bunch of gnome crates down since I do have a decent amount of them. And then next time I do a challenge like this, I will get the gnome mutation. So for now, let's just go ahead and place them all down. And now I just gotta wait for our pterodactyls, Spriggan, and then Spinosauruses to do their thing. So I think another hour should be enough. Okay, and there we go. We've done it. Let's go ahead and pick up all our animals, and then let's unfavorite this thing. Bro, and look at that. Rainbow Eclipse, Shock, Bloodlet, Spaghetti, Maelstrom. What's that? Aromatic, Celestial, Warped, Windstruck, Paradisal, Amber, Brainrot, Honeyglaze, Frozen, Corrupt, Bloom, Fortune, Cloud Touched, Moonlit, Oil, Tranquil, Harmonized Chakra, Static, Ceramic, Plasma, Molten, Pollinated, Zombified, and Disco. Bro, you literally can't get much more than that. Well, besides like the crazy admin events, but like those are called admin events for a reason. So let's go ahead and pick it up. And apparently I just made a hammer. Look at this. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and sell it. 400 billion. That's not too bad actually. Especially given the fact that if you really want to, you can just put like a bunch of T-Rexes down and like let them go crazy. So yeah, let me know if you think it was worth it or not. Also, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.